showed us that storm slammed the coastline today from San Mateo County to San Francisco. We saw powerful waves, high winds, downed trees, and a tornado warning in the city. KTVU's Battered picks up that part of the story.
All throughout the storm, San Francisco fire crews are headed to hot spots. They came across this one and cleared off the debris. Luckily, this car did not sustain significant damage. This was a common scene in and around Golden Gate Park. Trees snapping and falling on vehicles and the roadway.
You gotta listen for the creaking, that weird creaking sound. It's kind of like a... and look up, get out of the way.
From the outer Sunset to the outer Richmond, crews worked to clear the damage. Several lanes were roped off at 36th Avenue and Fulton, and traffic was rerouted. Early Saturday morning, the National Weather Service issued an extremely rare tornado warning to San Francisco residents.
Tsunamis, tornadoes, man, who knows what's coming next. But you know, I grew up in Pennsylvania, and we would get tornado warnings all the time, and I don't remember one that ever touched down.
The National Weather Service is investigating whether a tornado did make contact with the ground. Its staff is checking to see if the damage is in fact associated with the tornado that eventually fizzled out. In Pacifica Saturday, powerful waves crashed against the seawall and jumped the pier. Emergency officials urged people to stay off beaches and away from the coast as heavy rain and wind battered the area.
This has lasted longer than usually. You know, usually the rain blows through here pretty fast, but it rained all night last night, and it was a pretty good downpour.
The rain remained heavy at times into early Saturday. Jed Thompson is a local surfer who's staying out of the water.
Today's way too windy to surf, though. There's too much chop, and I doubt anybody will go out. Plus, the water quality, I think, goes down quite a bit when there's a runoff.
The storm has knocked out power to hundreds of PG&E customers in Pacifica. Seaview Tire and Brake Center had its power restored in the morning, but it did not have internet or phone service. Owner Bill Meyerhoff said he's seeing an increase in customers. We saw a lot of hydroplaning on the way in. Have you seen people who've messed up?
The last few days and such, we've had a lot of people that have done exactly that and hit curbs and damaged tires and wheels and such.
In Pacifica, Battered, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Now the flooding